I'm Jordan Van Sewell. I'm a ceramic artist. I've been working in this material for 50 years plus now. My first introduction to clay was in grade 12, and there was a whole studio there. Our art teacher opened the door for us, and it was a wonderland. I was hooked. So I started making things out of clay, and I wasn't really interested in pottery or anything, but I liked the idea of figurines because to that point, I'd always worked with plasticine if I wanted to make something 3D. So clay had a nice process to it. It was earthy, and it was wonderful. So when I was working on the railway after high school, between trips on freight trains, I would make stuff out of clay. And I found it to be as delightful as riding a freight train across the prairies. I was able to pull my subject matter from all the characters that I would run into. The early 70s in Saskatchewan, it seemed all the towns that we went through were all dying. And there was remnants of the settlers and the 19th century that had made it such a wonderful place. So the historic element was captivating and easy to put in the subject of ceramics. You're making things that have evidence of hand in them is something that isn't marveled at anymore. And I'm doing stuff that was done the same method literally thousands of years ago. Pinocchio is the original liar here with this whale thing. I'm afraid that, his conscience, which is this little cricket, was eaten by this fish. We live in an age where truth doesn't exist anymore. Pinocchio's our guy. I don't think he's running for office, though, so he just remains alive in the art. I don't think it's up to the artist to have to explain the piece to the audience because, the day will come when I'm not going to be here to explain it, and it's going to have to stand on its own. So the idea that somebody would be able to look at this and put it together in their own mind is important to me, and I leave them this open window, or in this case, an open whale's mouth, which they can put. I mean, how many ideas can you put in a whale's mouth? So the viewer is given a very important position where they become the author of the piece. They begin to tell their own story with it. And I hope it's a good one because I put some thought into these things that I think are very relevant. I was very fortunate to have a piece of mine, a ceramic sculpture that I did, commissioned by the then Lieutenant Governor of Manitoba, Peter Liba. He goes to Buckingham Palace and presents a queen with a gift. So he asked me to build something. I put together a nice York boat with a sail in it, and the sail was the flag of Manitoba. And steering the thing at the back was a polar bear, and there was a bison in the front, and then up the flagpole was a beaver who was looking off into the distance. So I thought that this really did capture the essence of Manitoba historically and present. And when I think of the vast empire that I like to think I've created here, all it takes is a 2 foot square area, and you can basically build anything you want. It's such a sense of freedom to be able to take something as simplistic as a lump of clay, and then through these various techniques that I've painfully developed over a half century, I'm able to realize it in a three-dimensional, well-crafted piece of fine art. After having done this for a half century, I really can't think of anything that I'm able to do.